Welcome back. So on the previous videos we did the interior common area, we did the basic lighting. We're going to make a new folder now and we're going to do the individual office lighting control. So if we do office underscore lighting, and we'll just put this as O1 and then O2, O3, O4 depending on what office is. We don't have to rewrite the software, we just copy the folder. Let's go into there. We can put a header again like before. So text block, header. We'll leave that there at the moment. We'll do another text block, and this is a DesOps, so I'll just put notes there. And we'll just have I've already copied the text across. So let's put that in there. And we can have a read of that in a minute. Let's do the header. We'll give it a yellow background. We'll give it a border. And we'll put in there what it is, which is, I'll just copy across from this sheet. Save me from typing it all in. Paste it into there. Save. Come back out of there. Put that up there as our title. And then we'll duplicate that. We'll put a footer. And as normal, you would put in your engineer's information. Information. You know, your email, your telephone number, whatever you wanted to. Right, individual office lighting control. Offices will have user light level adjustments. 30 to 500 lux. The light level set point for the office will be 400 lux each time they turn on. Okay. So I presume that's going to be a lux level that we're going to get. So we'll put that as lux level. We'll take out in 16. You know I don't like too many ins in there. And then we'll change that to the lux one, which is going to be not them, it's before that. Not concentration. Where the hell are you? Where are you gone to? Where have you gone to? Oh, it is that. Illuminance. Lux. Put that to 0. And they said between 300 and 500. So 300, 500. That's all they can go between, 300 and 500. Ah, no, that's wrong. That's not the set point. Let's duplicate that and let's put that as lux level set point. Put an underscore there just to space that one out. Pin slots, get rid of the 10 and we go set. Actions, we've got all that lot, so let's get rid of that first. AX slot sheet, from there to there, config flags, hide, OK, come back out, actions, set, 400. This one we're going to put minus inf plus inf. So that's going to be from a sensor, a lux level sensor. Let's just put a value in there at the moment, somewhere under 400. So set that to 350. And then what we'll do now, we'll keep this out of the way, and less than or equal to block. I need a less than or equal to block. That's going to be under here, less than or equal. We'll call that lux below set point, which it currently is. So I'd expect to see a true there. And I've got a true. And that's going to go into eventually an AND gate. So we'll do schedule lighting. We need a scheduler. Do we need a scheduler? Does it say anything about the level set point also before lighting controls based on occupancy. Okay, so a presence sensor. New Boolean presence sensor. And we'll just put PIR, passive infrared, in there. Take out that in16. And it's going to be unoccupied or occupied, isn't it? So occupied, unoccupied, or on and off. But I'm going to go with that. Actions, set that to unoccupied for now. But we're going to composite that to the outside eventually. Presume we need a light, so let's just do a light. It's going to be numeric because it's DALI and it uses 0 to 100%. So we'd put in light output. That's going to be in percentage. Take out the decimal place, and it's only going to be between 0 and 100. We'll put the fallback in as 0. Get rid of the in16, and we'll also add to that one. Where are we? Don't want that. Sorry, I don't want services. I don't want that. We're in this one at the moment now, and light output there. Go to our numeric totalizer. We'll put that into there, and we might as well put history in there while we're at it. So let's do our history. History and numeric change of value. And because we have more than one room, probably we need to put that in there and put parent and then the parent name. So basically it's going to be office lighting or 1 underscore, which is that underscore there, and then it's going to be the name light output, so we don't duplicate it in our histories. And I'm now going to composite that, and there's my totalizer, and we'll do total. We don't need the interval, we know it's going to be minute, it defaults at minute. Leave that in there. We probably need to do a reset for that if we ever need to reset it by the engineer. So get back into kit control again and put a one shot in there. Reset maintenance. Take the R out, put the capital R in there. Pin slots, Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Use the fire. We'll set that to 2 seconds. But it will work out as 0.5 of a second. Or half a second. It will still work. Reset that. And reset that. So that's that bit done. Okay. I presume I want to put a numeric switch there so I can switch it on binary inputs. So light, light, and that's going to be my output. And we want percent. And when it's true or false. Well, false is 0. Let's carry on with this bit first. Light is based on occupancy. So I'm going to put a NOT gate there. Because sometimes it's nice to have a NOT gate. And you can change over this, use either the true or the false. Invert presence. Invert presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E? Is that P-R-E-N-C-E? Don't know why I had to look at that, but I did. So we invert the presence. So I'm looking at the text on this side here. And we've got low lux, we need to be occupied, and let's do an override lighting like we did before. Remember we did that on the... I know it doesn't ask for it, but let's just do it anyway. Override lighting. Oh, I don't want it as a numeric. New Boolean override lighting. Pin slots. Take out the 10, take out the 16. Just have the set. And we'll call it lighting overridden. Well, that's light auto, light overridden. We'll do the usual and take out all the views, AX slot sheet, hide these, config flags, hide them. So we've just got the set one now when we right click it, and light auto. So what do we need in here? The schedule lighting. Based on occupancy, its demand response signals receive the maximum light output. Right, so let's go occupied, low lux and auto. So let's add another pin to that. And views AX slot sheet. Let's put that to occupied. So that's a presence sensor. And put that to low level. Now we leave low level at the bottom. See, and I've put the logic down. Low level. Oops. Lux. So you know what I'm talking about there. And we want auto. Auto, auto, auto. So the auto is going to be that, because it's on oops, wrong one. wrong one. Auto, that's going to be a false. So I need to invert that one as well. Duplicate, override, invert. Oh, rename, override, invert. Put that there. So that's going to be our auto. That's going to be our occupied, is that one. And low looks. So we've got low looks, we're in auto, we're not occupied. But if I actions, emergency, active that, we're now occupied and we're sending that out. I would normally put that straight to that, but I'm thinking that we may need something else. Duplicate another numeric switch, and we'll just do all that in capitals. And we'll put that into there, like so. And then the true will be the power. So we want a numeric switch down here. We'll call that power 100 or 0. We need to do some power as well. We need to put in, so that's going to be 100, 0 and 100. 0 and 100. 0 and 100. So the switch for that is going to come from, we need a, with demand says maximum light output reduced by 80% adjustable, otherwise a maximum light output 100 when vacant, turn off after 10 seconds. Okay, so we need a vacant off delay set point. New vacant off delay set point. Spelled that wrong. Vacant off delay set point. And we will take out the in 10, 16 and the set, we will keep on there. We'll change it to a time and we'll put seconds in there, and we don't need any decimal places. Should we set a plus and a minus? So we can go from 0 seconds to 120 seconds. And this is going to be 10 seconds. We've got all this lot that we need to get rid of. Views, AX slot sheet. Take that, config flags, hide them. So we've just got the set command there. Now we need to change that from seconds to milliseconds, like we did before, so we need to use a multiply. When I find it, it's there. Sec to millisec. Put that into there. Put 1000 in there. And then we need to do the off delay. We need this. I need to move some of these around, I think. We need the off delay. So the presence sensor goes into there. So we don't want that in there. We need to cut that out, and we need to do a Boolean delay. Boolean delay, bring that up delay and off delay. We put that into there, so that's our in. And we want to use not the out. So let's get rid of the out. In. We want to expose the off delay. And we want to put that into there. So that's our adjustable off delay. And we need to put that occupied. We still need to put that into our, let's take that out for the moment. So in, occupied. That's our out, which that's going to feed the power. So put that into there. That's our power. Right. Put that into our true. We do the 0 to 100. I haven't done that yet, have I? So we need to do the 0 to 100. Let's just move that across to there. Expand that across to there so it keeps it nice in line. So lights full power is going to be one of them, 100%. I'll just duplicate that. Lights full power. Change that to 100 for the maximum. And change it to a percentage. Save. Action set at 100. And then we've got 80% and a 0. Duplicate that. Lights 80 power. Action set to 80. Put that down a bit more. Duplicate. Lights off. Power. That's going to be 0. Set to 0. The 0 is going to be up there. My 100 is going to be there. So we're occupied. The 10 seconds delay only comes into place. Off delay there, 10 seconds only comes into place when it goes off. Switch there, 0 is off, 100 is there, but we've got the 80% that we've got to deal with. So we're showing 100 at the moment there. So I'm looking at the text again. Let's put that into there and put our 80% into there. And views AX slot sheet. We change that to 80. That wording. So we know 80% goes into there. And that switch needs to go from our lighting, not from there. We need a light override, we need another numeric switch. Right. override. And we take the 0 from there and put it into the false there. And then we got 100% in there. And we've got our power, which will also go into there. That one's going to be 100%. So let's just put 100 views AX slot sheet. That's going to be 100%. Sometimes it's easy to note these so you know what you're placing your logic to. We need to switch that. Let's just expand that a little bit. And that needs switching. And that's going to be our override lighting. So we'll take that false there and we'll switch it there. We don't need that, do we? Let's just try and space this out a little bit so we can see the links. That can't just be that. There's got to be other stuff, surely. Individual office lights control. User level adjustments. 300 to 500. The light level set point office will be 400 if, when they turn on. Less than that. So if we went to emergency override and we set that to 450. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, they're 100% at the moment. Because that's going to that. And that 100% is coming from there. Because we're occupied. Okay, let's unoccupy it. So we've got a false there. We're timing down at the moment 10 seconds. There's your 80, 100. That's going to 0. If a demand response signal is received, the maximum light output will... Oh, demand response. Demand response signal. That's the reason why. I need a demand response signal putting in there and attaching to there to bring me 80. So I shall do a Boolean writable demand response signal, and we do a demand off and a demand on. So that's going to go to take out the in16. Action, set that to demand on. Move that baby across there, put that into there, put that into there. There's your 80%. Let's composite these out of this folder. Composite. So we've got a demand response, which I spelt wrong there. We've got PIR presence sensor there. Demand response spelt wrong there. And we need our lux level. There's our lux level there. And then we need our output for the lighting. Light output. So presence, demand, lux, light. Views, AX slot sheet. Presence. PIR. demand was the other one. Looks level. Light output. Presence PIR. Demand. Looks level. Right. So what we can just do here is numeric writable. And just put in action set to 300. Looks level outside or inside is 300 there. We can have a presence and we can have a demand. Action set to true. We put that in there and we put that in there and we delete. But they've saved them there. Go back into that folder. So at 80%. We're unoccupied and we're at 80%, and turn off that demand with 0. Let's overwrite the lighting. Let's override. We're at 100%. Take off the lights, override back to auto. Someone's in the room. We're at 100%. Demand response signal, which I need to change that text. We're already inactive. We go down to 80%. Lux levels. That's basically it. Emergency auto. That's true. True. Well, the in switch is reversed there. So that's 100% from there. But it could be either 0 or 100. That is 100% there. And it's also coming from 100% there, which is basically for the light override. So we're at 80, we override the lights. Light overridden. But the demand is still on there, so we're at 80. Don't know whether they want that way or not, but it's not a problem, we can change it. They didn't even ask for the light override anyway, did they? Set to auto. So we're occupied, so lighting controls are based on it. The demand response signal is received, the maximum light output will be reduced to 80. Well, we don't have a, oh yes, we do have a demand response. Otherwise the maximum light output is 100, yeah. When vacant, turn off after 10 seconds. Actions, emergency inactive. We're still at 100, we're timing down. Waiting for that to switch to true, which will give back 0. Yeah. I think that's it. And then that can just be duplicated if need be. So that's one office, and then you could just need to duplicate it for the second office. And if we look at our histories, and we highlight them, start them going. So yeah, that's office lighting 1, that's office lighting 2, and that's the interior common area lighting, which is nothing to do with this one. This is to do with the project before, and that's to do with the project before. So the only histories we've got are these two here. We want to put a lux history. Probably be good to do that. So we need looks level, history, numeric change of value. Again, we'll do the parent. Parent again. Save. Do we need to trend anything else while we're in here? We could trend the demand. We might as well go all hog on this. Demand signal. Boolean change of state there. Control key C. Control key V. Parent. Save. So we've done looks, we've done the demand and the presence PR we haven't done, so let's just copy that one. And presence sensor, paste that. So we've basically got histories on all the inputs that we need. So let me delete office lighting 2. Let me duplicate that again. And then let's now go to the histories. That, and that. 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2. That looks good for me. Now that's the logic. Quite basic. Just move that across there. Not much really to it. Zero 100 there. We're using the 80. Everything's tied up there. That's just giving us into milliseconds. We're overwriting that lighting. So normal light auto is there, which is false. So we're using that figure from there, which is 0 currently, which is 0 currently. But we're 80% on there because of that switch is true, and we've got a demand on. Actions inactive, that's now 0. Okay, we'll upload this one. Thank you for watching.